Hello. I do not have my microphone today, but today I wanted to discuss the idea that everybody is depressed. Everybody is this way. Everybody feels this way. There's nothing different from you being depressed. You are exactly as everybody else. This is something me personally in my own life I've experienced. I've had people tell me everybody feels this way. Everybody is this depressed. And it really made me feel not comfort in my depression, but it made me feel molded into my depression. That I accepted it as a norm for a very long time. And I thought everybody felt this way. And when I expressed this deep sense of depression to people, some people would say they do not feel the same way, or they did not understand. And a lot of the times when I would speak to people, it seemed that they didn't understand. So it left a little bit of a bridge in communication between me and the other person. So it left me very lost in what to believe and what to think. Often I would go around wondering why it is we are all this way. Why are we all depressed? Since that was what I was taught to believe. And I've noticed this same experience with the people from from my mother's generation and my grandmother's generation, that everybody is this depressed. But that's within my own family. My mom has said that. My grandmother has said that. And it brought me back to a time where I asked this older woman on the beach, probably my grandma's age. I asked her, "Are you depressed?" She said, "No." I said, "Come on, be for real. You're not serious, right?" She said, "No, I'm not depressed." I was like, And it made me just really question. That was the first time I ever experienced that. I was like 19. And that was the first time I've ever even had that idea broken, that not everybody is depressed. I thought depression was long lasting, never going, and always there. That woman was not depressed. Why am I depressed? Realizing that, it made me realize the kind of generational view of depression my own family has. And it makes me wonder, all these other people that I know that have accepted the lifelong depression as lifelong and not and ever going. It makes me question if they experience the exact same kind of misery ideation in their upbringing, same as me. I wonder if they were molded, same as me, to accept it as a part of your life forever. And I haven't really had too many people to speak to. So it's really made me hard to put any of these kinds of things or thoughts, or even my own growth and productivity and beneficial things in my life that I feel I can flourish in socially. I can't, because I know zero people. I know nobody that will want to take that extra step with me to help me expand. Everybody is depressed. It's not true. I've heard it firsthand. A woman told me she's not depressed. It's a large margin of people that are depressed, but not everybody is depressed. What do we do now? We try to help ourselves. ourselves and each other. If you have people that you speak to on a daily basis and you both are almost in the same position, or one is doing better than the other, try your best to adapt. Take note of the things that they do well and just try to be around them a little more. And, just unconsciously, you will start feeling like that person. It'll be like they're your family a little bit. Try your best to fight off these thoughts. I'm depressed forever. I'm so depressed. No, stop. Take note, take fact of every single thing making you depressed. These are the things making me depressed. Now what? I know why I'm depressed. Doesn't make it forever. That just makes my problems, my depression. And my problems happen to be socially. So what am I to do now? Be social. Find people to be social with. What about these people that don't wish to be social with me, but I want to help? Wait for them to come around. You make yourself well in this time. And you wait for them to come around. And then hopefully you will be flourished enough to where it's not two hurt people trying to become healed. It will be one less hurt person with another hurt person. Or they could come around, you're both flourished, or you're not flourished, but they have. Accept it as it is and continue. Just don't get into the vortex that is depression. That will lead you down into blindness. You will be blind to your own capabilities, your own beliefs, your own thoughts. You will be blind to everything you could be happy about, or even if there's something beautiful directly into your face. You will be blind to it because this depression has taken control. You must keep yourself grounded. People can try to help you be grounded. It will not make you grounded. People will try to help you. It won't help you every time. You must put in some form of work and not expect someone else to help you. Because those were things a child should experience. And when you lack that as a child, I think it leaves you with this craving of wanting to be cared for. But sadly, you will not get that. But you will get care and love some other way. A way a grown man or woman should be loved and cared for. You must help yourself. You must love yourself. You must care about every single action you do. Take note of the things you do on the daily. If it's I'm going to bed, I'm waking up, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm drinking beer, I'm going to bed. What was it like during that? Okay, well, if I were to break it down, I got up, I felt miserable. I went to work, I was anxious and paranoid. I got home, I was tired, exhausted. I drank beer, I got intoxicated, I went to bed. Next day, same thing. What is there that's really being positive in your life? If that's been your life for the past couple months, honestly, nothing. So what does that make now? Now that you have this information, now what? I guess I should take note. Speaking like this helps. Wow, that helps. It makes me feel in my heart flourished in a way. Maybe not maximal flourishment, but it makes me feel somewhat better. And I should keep up with this YouTube channel and talk about pretty much anything. I, of course, speak for myself during these videos, but I speak for it with the hope of it finding somebody and they will, you know, find relatability, find what I say useful. And yes, not everybody's depressed. And love yourself. Accept where you're at right now. Accept that. But we can always help ourselves out of it. Out of it into something else. Out of it. And then, you know, you could fall back into it. But out of it again. It takes time. It takes learning. It takes love for yourself. Care for yourself. And that's always a vague statement with everybody. Love yourself. Care for yourself. They never tell you how to, though. So take note of every single action you do and do your best to make yourself feel good in the moment. Of course, you got priorities. Take care of the priorities. Try your best to adapt within the priorities to make it not as miserable as it seems. And keep love for yourself. That, I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm sorry I didn't have my microphone. But yes. Good day to you guys.